Hola. We're live. Sorry, I totally got sidetracked. And then I looked at the time and I was like, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been a day, guys. Let's go to here. All right, should I check to see if my forest app um, needs updating? Can I update it yet? Let's see. I want those new trees. I see Tessa is here. Hello, Tessa. Search forest. Still no update available. What are they doing? This update was supposed to be available 3 or 4 days ago now for the Android. Let's check if there's any drama over on Twitter. Yeah, just a whole bunch of people asking where the Android update is because we all want the new trees. Anywho, what is everybody working on tonight? I am working on my Contemporary Romance World, basically a wiki for it, because I don't have everything in one spot, and it took me a while trying to find everything earlier. So I've decided to put it all together, and then do some writing on one of those once I get the wiki done. Tessa rewriting and deleting old posts. I deleted one old blog post last night. Awesome. Does anybody know if the hurricane made landfall yet, or is that supposed to happen tomorrow? Let me check my weather app. I have a friend who lives in the Tampa area. Let's see. It's approximately 430 miles away from Tampa. Is it heading towards Tampa? It shows that it doesn't think it's going to hit Tampa. We'll see. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and start this first sprint. And we will hopefully have more people on later. So let's go ahead and I'll see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I'm going through all of the places that I have in my 3 fictional towns and putting everything in one place. I am getting there. And Nikki, it's okay. I was late to my own stream. I completely forgot and lost track of time. um, so that was our first sprint. So you didn't miss much at all. Hello, how are you, Felicia? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Akaya, hello, beautiful people. Just got back from grocery shopping. Did a complete clean out of the refrigerator earlier today. That is like such a good feeling to have such a clean fridge, but it's such a pain in the butt to do all the grocery shopping for it. Hoping to get writing after everything is put away. Nice. Brecky, hello. How do y'all settling in for some writing and cleaning sprints? Nice. Going through old posts, deleting most of them. I did see it's plugged in. It mustn't have switched over though. Yep, it's on my webcam one. All right, let's change that.
How is that? Does that sound better? Going through old posts, deleting most of them so far, but I have rewritten a few. Nice. Doing okay. Reading tonight. How are you? Ooh, what are you reading? I am getting through an entire wiki type of, I'm trying to put together a wiki for my Contemporary Romance World, which is very large, and nothing was in all in one place. It was all scattered around, so I'm finally putting it all together. Oh, okay, cool. I only missed part of the first sprint. Yep. Oh yeah, much clearer. Perfect. All right. Glad that was working. See, it's lit and changing colors, so I knew it was plugged in, but I didn't realize that it wasn't. I think I had entered this before I replugged in the microphone. Reading Stolen Kingdom by Bethany Atazada. Nice. How are you liking it? I haven't read her books yet, only because I watch her YouTube channel all the time because I love her. But I haven't read any of her books yet because she writes YA, and I have to be in a mood to read YA. I haven't read YA in a hot minute. But I do have a couple of her books. I'm just waiting for the mood to strike me because I'm a mood reader, unfortunately. But I love her AuthorTube channel. Very well written, very distinct characters already, great plot so far. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yay. She's a beautiful human. So I wish her nothing but the best. And I'm so happy that you're loving it so far. So much better. I'm now on chapter 18, and I've been feeling so weird and out of it because I'm on meds and pain meds because I have oh no. Oh, I hear shingles is not fun and very painful. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Sending you lots of love and good well vibes. I'm working on my newsletter for tomorrow, including a deleted scene. Awesome. I have yet to set up a newsletter. I really need to get on that. It terrifies me. It's not really that painful. It feels like little shocks sometimes. Oh, that still doesn't sound fun though. I need to reread a dinner party scene and possible rewrite a spicy scene, so need to get some extra energy. If Katrina was here, she would say how much she hates writing spicy scenes. They take her forever to write. I'm gonna have to go get water. My rosé is gone. I am seriously so upset that I still can't download the new update for Forest. Like, I really want the new trees. Making me mad. Never wrote a spicy scene before. It is, I wouldn't say it's the most difficult thing that I've done. But at times I feel like it was awkward because I was like, you know, a fly on the wall type of thing. I have no problem reading them. I read them all the time. Writing it, I've only written I think one or two. Because most of my projects I haven't even gotten to like the spice part. But I did get to a spicy part in one of them, and I wouldn't say it was too difficult, just maybe a little awkward. Everyone's different though. Oh man, I'm already tired. I think I've got all of the characters in here. There are a shit ton of characters. All right. I also have to like go through some of my previous like manuscripts because I didn't put it in like the world building portion. So I have to like reread some of my scenes to figure out what the places are and whatnot. Super fun. All right, let's go ahead and get this next sprint started. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? Let me start the break. I think I've got all of the characters and the main places that I have thought up. And now I'm going through trying to figure out since it's like multiple series within the same like world. I'm trying to figure out which couples go with each series. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Moving fairly quickly through the posts, I only find one occasionally that I want to keep. Awesome. Done putting away everything. Now I get to write, catching up on weekly book reads. Nice. If y'all have any tips for parents, highly anxious teenagers, lay it on me. Size and mom life. So my kids are not teenagers yet, even though my daughter acts like one. I personally have anxiety. But like it depends on what kind of anxiety you're talking about. Oh, but it looks like Micaiah answered. Social anxiety is no fun. My parents made sure that I knew they were there for me in the quiet ways, like making sure I had a way out of anything involving meeting up with people and having open time. But just being able to sit watching and choosing movie. Yeah, I love that your parents made sure that you felt like they were a safe place for you. It breaks my heart when kids don't feel like they have a safe place at home. And I'm hoping that my kids will always come to me if, they need that safe place. So I'm very happy that you had that. Having that safe spot to just exist in whatever I was feeling with no judgment or explanations or expectation saved my life, literally. Yeah. Being able to be their safe spot is definitely a huge thing. No, because I'm pissed at it. The Forest app has not given me the update yet because I'm an Android user. And even though they said the Android update was going to be available on the 22nd, it is now the 25th, almost the 26th, and it's still not available. So I can't get any of the new trees yet. And I'm boycotting it until I can get the update. I'm pissed. Thanks, Micaiah. That's helpful to know. I'm glad you could help too. Anxiety is like one of those weird things that certain things help some people while that same thing could not help another person. To help with my anxiety, the magnesium has been helping. I take magnesium supplements, and that's been helping curb my anxiety. But I don't think it works for everyone. Had to fix chapter 18 in my outline. Just finished my newsletter, now to schedule for tomorrow. Nice. ADHD and overwhelming, then that leads to not doing schoolwork, avoiding hard conversations, etc. Yeah. My daughter, I don't think she has ADHD. I think my son does. But she gets very overwhelmed and she's very emotional, and she gets anxious. And it's kind of hitting today because she had a really bad day at school today, and like she came out crying because girls are mean, and I know that she's like anxious to go back to school because of it, and it just breaks my heart. So I still advise to be the safe spot for them. Because they may be avoiding the hard conversation right now, but as long as you provide that safe spot, they'll know that they can come to you. And they'll eventually come to you when they're ready. Katrina's working on a blog post. Also, everyone say hello to Katrina. Oh, thank you. It was tough. But we also wait for her best friend's not in her class, she's in a different class. So we wait for her friend to get out of school too, so that they can at least like see each other for a couple of minutes. And it was so great seeing her best friend like console her and be there for her. So I know that she at least has one great friend, and I keep telling her it's not the quantity of friends, it's the quality of them. And I was like, as long as you keep being your nice, beautiful, kind self, everything's going to work out. Girls are so mean, and they're only in second grade. Like, I'm so nervous for when she's older, because girls are so freaking mean to each other. I don't understand why. Like, I've always been a girl's girl, but I do remember not being able to have some relationships with some girls because they just were mean. I don't miss that at all. One of mine is having a good pair of headphones that allows me to control what I hear and filters out distraction sounds. That's a good idea too, like the especially like noise canceling ones. Yes, girls are mean. We've been dealing with that a lot this year. Yeah. I'm not excited because it's just going to get worse. I just can't believe it's already happening in second grade. It's 1,000 times worse at an all-girls school. I cannot attest to that, but I will take your word for it. I don't think I would want to be at an all-girls school. Like, I had a lot of like really great guy friends. I think I have a lot more girlfriends now than I did in school. I think I got along with guys a lot better when I was younger. But I still had like my core group of girlfriends. And actually, that core group I still have today. My group of friends, like the core of us, have been friends for one of us has been friends for like 27 years, another one is like 25, and then our entire friend group, we've been together for, I want to say, 12 to 15 years now. So I keep like, I know my daughter has our friend group, which is basically a second family for us. I know my daughter has our friend group to like look at where it's quality, not quantity. Granted, our group of friends is rather large, but it kind of like merged. But it's just, the world is mean. And at the same time, I want her to like build up her thick skin too. Like, I don't fine with her being emotional. I'm emotional. I am extremely empathetic. I cry at so many things. I feel like I really feel what a lot of people feel when they are going through things. But I also feel like I've been able to develop a thick skin over the years. But sometimes I wish we didn't have to. That it does, Micaiah. It's a great way of putting things. I was telling actually one of my friends earlier And I said, WTF, why are girls so mean to each other? I was like, Amelia came home crying today and she said girls are fucking savage, especially little girls. I'm not disagreeing because, yeah. Alrighty. I am going to get back to putting together this wiki so that I have everything in one spot and I don't have to look at 20 different documents to try and put to try and find things. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was the sprint. I didn't put the banner scrolling down below. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, let's see. As I'm working through my prompts and rewriting, reposting, or deleting, I'm close to being under 500 now. Yay! That has been a huge project of yours. Jen, hello. How much longer are you going? I'm probably going to do for sure one more sprint. If I have it in me, I'll do 2 more. But I'm getting a little sleepy. So I don't know if I'll be able to do 2, but I can for sure do 1 more sprint. Yay! Dumb work meetings, they suck. We're happy to have you, even for a little bit of time. I've been slowly putting together a wiki of my contemporary romance series and trying to figure out which series in the world comes first and what stories, which couples I'm focusing on for each series. It's been a fun thing in my brain. My brain hurts. But I need to figure it out. That way I can figure out a future plan. Hmm. Sorry, I've been staring at the plot lines and rearranging things. Hmm. Maybe. Mm-hmm. I think I'm finally starting to get somewhere. I don't know. Sometimes it hurts my head when there's way too much happening in the world. I only did it to myself. Oh my goodness. If they weren't all like interconnected series and taking place in the same county, basically, because the county has like 3 different towns, it wouldn't be as big of a problem. But they're all interconnected. And I like them being interconnected. I like having this huge world, but once I figure this out, it'll be easier. Got done with 3 of my books. Yay! Okay, blog post about the anniversary edition shared. Yay! Now to figure out some plotting for Fabricated Love and the PNR story. Ooh, yay! Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have you look over what I've been doing to see if like it's like at least meshing well. I don't know. I think I just need another eye on it. But like I love when series are interconnected like that. I love when you see Easter eggs of either future um characters, or like when you're reading a book and you see, you know, not necessarily an Easter egg, but like a cameo from previous characters. I love that in books so much. Like it's one of my favorite things. So I definitely want that in my series. Um, it's just being able to have the plan to where I can sprinkle in those Easter eggs, you know? You're the best. And me too. I did it unintentionally in the beginning. Now I do it on purpose. I'm doing it intentionally from the very beginning. Actually, I take that back. I guess I really didn't, because I had snippets of Project Catalina and snippets of Project Winery and snippets of Project I don't even know what I named that one. But I had snippets of 3 different ones, and then later on I was like, when I took Project Catalina out of the city and put it into a small town, that's when I started reworking everything and thinking, you know what, I really should just make this one big interconnected series. And that's what happened. Because for the longest time, Project Catalina was based in Chicago. And I think it was last year that I was like, I prefer small town. Like I prefer reading small town, so why not just write small town? So had to change it. Alrighty, y'all. We are going to go ahead and do the next sprint. I'm going to put potentially the last sprint of the stream, because I don't know if it is going to be the last one, or if I'm going to have the energy to do one more afterwards, but potentially the last sprint of the stream. And I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was the sprint. How did we all do? I started drafting up an email for my daughter's teacher. Amelia's been dealing with, I think it's her right eye that she said, has been super blurry every so often. So I wanted to know like where she like sat in class, and maybe if she could get like a seat that's closer to the board and see if that helps. Because our eye doctor was pretty booked, and I couldn't get her in until like the end of October. And then I also kind of wanted to let her know my concerns about the whole mean girl situation, but I don't really know how to like even bring any of that up. I knew parenting was going to be difficult, but I didn't think it was going to be so hard for when girls are mean and like what to do in that scenario. I know Katrina's been dealing with it. And I wish girls weren't mean to each other. It's it's the worst. I don't know why. And like I also like don't want Amelia to feel like I'm like overstepping by going to her teacher. I don't know if that's the right thing. I mean, they're in second grade. And I know there's like, three sides to every story. Amelia's side, the other girl's side, and then the truth, which is, somewhere in the middle. But I appreciate that women are getting better about supporting each other as we're older. Yes, but I wish it happened when we were younger. Like, I'm always instilling in Amelia that you have to be kind to people, you have to be nice, you have to, but like also be yourself. But like kindness goes a long way. And I'm always telling Amelia not to be a mean girl. And it just sucks that, that's how I'm parenting her. But then instead, she is being not necessarily picked on, but being basically shit on by other girls. And it's not fun. I don't know. I know the incident happened while they were in gym class, and then another portion of the incident happened when they got back to class, but I don't know if she went to the teacher or if the teacher even saw. So I don't know. Hey, I'll had to step away for a bit. No worries. We did just have a sprint. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do one more. I'm really, really tired. So I'm thinking maybe no. But I do need to finish this email. So I'm not sure. We might just chit chat for a few minutes. I would like to think that parents are teaching that, but clearly some aren't. No. So it's the parenting that is happening with, I think, a good portion of kids nowadays is not good parenting, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but I don't know. Like, I know that when I was younger, kids were mean. Kids have always been mean. But I don't, my mom said that I used to come home, crying because of some, bullying. But I personally do not remember. I don't know if I blocked it from my psyche or what. But I don't remember coming home crying to her. And it literally breaks my heart that, Amelia is dealing with it. Write down the incidents with dates. If you need to, you can talk to teacher later with receipts for behavior patterns. It's a good idea. My daughter is kind to people almost to a fault sometimes. I've told her that if a man is being a creep, she is allowed to be rude to them and not to be polite. Yeah, that's the next thing I have to start teaching Amelia, unfortunately, because, she may only be 7, but us women have to be on the lookout for creeps at every age, unfortunately. This is definitely not the fun part of parenting. And I just a part of me just wants to go all mama bear because, she's my baby. I shudder when I think about being a kid and how we were supposed to please everyone. Yep. And that's probably why a good majority of us turned into people pleasers as well. Sometimes it is hard to come out of that habit too. There's also, the double standard of women and how, we truly do live in a man's world and it sucks. But we adapt. I was actually just talking about that over the weekend with my husband. Oh, we were ordering new white undershirts for my daughter because for her karate uniform, she has to have a white undershirt underneath. And so he sent me a link to a 5-pack, but it was boys. And he's like, what size would she be? Because, because originally I said a youth medium is what she is. And he sent me a boys, which has different sizing. And I'm like, yeah, not medium because that's going to be way too big on her. And the 5-pack for boys was literally like $11. And there was a 3-pack for girls and it was like $22 for 3 when we could get a 5-pack for boys for half the price. And he's like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, welcome to having a daughter and welcome to dealing with what all of us women deal with, where the prices are jacked up just because it is for a woman. I was like, we all live in a man's world. And he's like, yeah, I know, but I have to pay for it. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's so ridiculous. Like, he gets so aggravated with it. Like, he understands. But, I still stay mad about things longer than my daughter when it comes to her. I mean, I think that's just what comes with being a parent. Like, I feel like I'm going to be mad about this for quite some time. Like, Amelia will bounce back. She was already doing a lot better tonight after dinner and everything. She didn't really want to talk about it too much anymore. But she'll bounce back. But I feel like I'm going to be mad about this for a while. Yeah, the pink tax, it sucks. It sucks so much. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. But yeah. It's crazy that it starts that young too, though. Like the 5-pack for a boy's undershirt versus the girls' undershirts. Such a pain in the ass. And like my husband, he I think he gets his jeans for like $15, maybe $20. And like if I can find a pair of jeans that are on sale for $20, I'm snatching them up. But I'm like, what the hell? Like things in high school still irritate me. A kid told her she's lucky she's pretty because she's kind of boring and thought she'd like it. Oh, smack. I'm mad at him for you. And that was so. She's in college now. I know that. Oh my gosh. She's lucky she's pretty. Like, I mean, I tell my kids all the time that they're lucky, they're cute, and that I love them. But that's because they'll do something that pisses me off. But they're cute, and I love them dearly. Ugh, that irritates me. I just bought boxers to wear to bed in the men's section, and it was so much cheaper than the women's sleep shorts. Ugh. This is another issue. So my sister-in-law, she loves the boxers, but obviously for boys, like we don't need that little hole opening, and it gets really annoying. Plus, she found a company that makes boxers for women, but it's like $100 for like 5 pairs or something, and she's like, whereas a man can get a 5-pack of boxers for like, you know, 10 to 15 bucks. Make it make sense. It's so stupid. So stupid. Ugh. So irritating. Ugh. Anywho. Ooh, there was a new episode of The Challenge tonight, wasn't there? I get to watch that tomorrow. Yay. I think there was an extra long episode of Big Brother tonight, too. I will also watch that tomorrow. Alrighty. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to finish this email for her teacher, and then I'm going to go read a little bit. I am currently reading 3 books. Oh my gosh. I'm reading a gothic romance, a fantasy romance, kind of. Like it's an urban fantasy, but also fantasy. Like regular fantasy. And then a contemporary romance. And I think I'm going to go read the contemporary romance, which I'm reading Twisted Games by Anna Huang, and I'm really liking it so far. It's like a princess and her bodyguard type of romance, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to go do all of that. The next time I'm going to be sprinting, live streaming, I think, let's see. I'm going to try to be back Sunday night, but we are pretty busy on Sunday. So I might move my Sunday night streams to being fully on Monday nights for right now, like I have been doing for the past couple weeks. So I'm gonna say that since we're busy we've got stuff to do on Sunday. I'm going to say the next time I'm going to live stream is Monday night. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then in October, I'm probably going to start bringing back like an all day type of live stream on us, like one Sunday per month, like I used to do. So I'll figure that out later for next month. But I will see you guys either on Monday when I live stream again or in the Discord, which the link is down below if you want to join the cozy corner over there. But I hope you guys have a good night and happy writing, everyone.